Morning, everyone. I'm early this morning. It's only 8:15 in the morning. So wait till he's make it out of there. He's going to try and live dangerously as usual. Hold on. Is that okay there? That's all right there. There we go. I've got hundreds of ironing to do today. I've got two huge baskets here full. I've been putting it off, you see. And I don't know if it's going to be nice today or not, but yesterday was beautiful and the day before was beautiful. So, good morning, lovely Bree. I'm just going to get the chat up here. I can always see it better on my laptop. Let me get the chat. There, I've got these now. I've got my back door open. It's very still. There's not a breeze this morning. Mikey, come out of there. He's in amongst wires now. Good morning, lovely Angel. Jenny, good morning. Pauline, good morning. Hannah, good morning to you. I'm just out of bed actually. There's not a brush touched this hair, I won't lie. Ex-wifey, good morning. Leah, good morning. Yes, I'm on early because I've got to get this done. This ironing. In fact, I'm going to show you, right? I'm going to show you, look, 2 boxes full. That's what I've got to get through. It's going to take me a while, I won't lie. But first, breakfast. Breakfast. Naughty breakfast energy drinks. I shouldn't, I know, but there you are, I do. It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot of bedding and stuff, so it's getting motivated. Of course, as soon as I come off this and I put Aquaman on, I'm a wee bit more motivated. I seem to kind of iron faster when I'm watching that. Oh, good morning, lovely Jessie and Sky. There's my beautiful Sky. So, that's always better. Right, now the caffeine's in me. Let's go. Now I'm caffeined up. So as usual, I'm using my Moonflower and Lavender ironing water. I'm a terrible person for smells. I love smells. I know there's a lot of people that don't like fragrance things, but I'm not one of them. I love things to smell. Makeup, I love makeup that smells. I'll tell you the process my washing goes through, right? Wait a minute to fill this up. So, my washing machine goes on and I've got my washing powder or capsules in the drum with some of the scented crystal booster things, them flung in as well, so my washing gets that. When it comes out, it goes in the tumble dryer and it gets a sheet that you put in that makes the laundry smell nice as well. Then when it comes out, it gets ironing water and then it gets one of these linen sprays. You're enjoying the peace before your kids wake up. That was always the favourite part when I had kids as well, was the quietness. You appreciate it, don't you? When you've got kids, you appreciate the quietness. I had 3 of them all in the house at the one time. Jessie, a brush has not, as I say, a brush has not seen this hair today. Quite literally not long up. Oh, there it is there. Maybe you can have a look at it. See, we also keep our wash machine and tumble dryer in the kitchen. A lot of you don't do. But that's home for our appliances. Unless you've got a fancy pad and then you've got a special little room. But most of the houses in Scotland and England, I'm sure, your washing machine and tumble dryer's in the kitchen with you. Right, I need to get started, so I apologise if I'm not seeing all of your chats. But I need to get this done. What do I fancy? Jasmine. Let's fancy some jasmine here on my pillowcase. Oh, I love the smell of jasmine. I do. Oh, I've got something to show you as well. Wait a minute till I do. I'll do a pillowcase first. See, I get distracted. I do get distracted. I love that smell. And I love the lavender one as well. Lavender's always beautiful when you're bedding. Yesterday, I was just out the shower and I was in the middle of getting dry. I had no bottoms on at all. Right, the top of me was done and I had my jammy top on, but I had no bottoms on at all, no knickers or nothing, right? And the doorbell goes, so I had to wrap a towel around me and went out, and it was the delivery man, which was weird because I wasn't expecting a delivery. And it was sweet. Kaylee sent me stuff. I'll show you what she sent me. She's too kind. First of all, she sent me, I'm going to be doing a great makeup look with this. She sent me this, look. It's got cannabis leaves on it. Isn't that good? Now, these shades, what a laugh these shades are called. There they are there. Look, beautiful colours. I'll be doing a makeup look with this. Wait till I tell you some of the colours names, right? You'll get a laugh. Dope, Plant, Calm, Huff, Leaf, Bud, Candyland. I don't know if these are the name. Good morning, lovely sloth queen. Candyland, Cool, Natural, Haze, Mist, Burn, Relax, Exhale. And look, some of them have got little cannabis leaves. And they're the cutest little thing. Look at that. So she sent me that. That was great. That was really kind. I wasn't, as I say, I wasn't expecting anything. It caught me off guard when the postman arrived, and I was naked nearly. Maybe, see, Mrs. Doubtwater, the towel would have dropped by accident. The towel would have dropped if it was old Mrs. Doubtwater. I was clinging on to it. Like, oh, that was my dad sending me a wee message there. And this is the other one which I'm excited to use. I'll be using these as toppers. Look at these glitters. I'm most excited about this one here, this white one at the top. Look at that. Yes, Sloth Queen. I don't know what to name the makeup look I'm going to do with the cannabis leaves, because I've got to watch YouTube doesn't slap my wrists again. So I'll need to word my I'll need to word it properly. But there it's called Chilled. That's the name of it, Chilled. Look at that. So Keely, thank you so much, sweet Keely, for that. I'll definitely be doing a makeup look, but I'll need to think of a good title. One that I'm not going to get into trouble with. Yeah, we could call it Munchies, that's right. We could call it, they couldn't give me into trouble for that. But I have been gave into trouble before. Mainly for playing music and stuff though. Which sometimes happens when the Russian flavouring is going, you know how it goes. That's Saturday. So that was a little surprise yesterday. And I got a really good giggle laughing at the names. The names crack me up sometimes. It's not looking that great outside, but I think it's one of the, what do they call it, a har or something like that it's called. And then the sun will burn through all the clouds, and then it'll be tap-saff weather again. Oh, what a day I had yesterday. It was lovely sitting out there. And I've done a little video in my water feature. I like the sound of water, but make sure you go and do a pee first before you watch that video, because I wouldn't want you in bed relaxing to that and then having to get up and do a pee. Yes! Oh, Hannah. Hannah's got it. Everybody give Hannah a hashtag and then Hannah for that. Hannah, that's what it's going to be called. A smoky eye look. Yes. See, use are really great with ideas and stuff like that. That's the best title ever. And they can't give me into trouble for that, can they? And I don't know if I can put cannabis leaves over the thumbnail. I'll try it. And I'll play dumb. See if they give me into trouble. I'll take it off and put a different one on. But I might do that. Eh. Or I could be doing the happy peace sign while I'm holding the palette. Like that. Clickbait. Clickbait. I do clickbait nicely. I don't do nasty clickbaiting. Oh yes, it is. It's lovely. See, last night I climbed into nice fresh sheets. I always change my bed on a Sunday morning. I like to go to bed on a Sunday night with lovely clean sheets and everything. And don't forget, I've got a doggo in bed with me as well. Poppy sleeps in with me. She's my bed buddy. Me and her are bed buddies. Mr. Mikey likes his own wee place, but Poppy likes to snuggle in. And I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I like that, in fact. See, if I wake up in the middle of the night and I put my hand down, I can't feel her, I panic. I don't know why, but I always think I've locked her outside. And I've got to get up and check. It's 24 minutes past 8 in the morning, Sloth Queen. HP, I hope you have a lovely day. And I wouldn't do that. I would say it was all mine. I would say it was all my fault. I wouldn't say it was you. But that's a wonderful name, Hannah. That's an excellent name for it. It just no, and I don't know. It says it's made with, and I had to look this up because I'm not with it. It says it's made with cannabis sativa. I have no idea what sativa is, even if I'm saying the name right. So I had to look up, and it just means a strain of cannabis. You get 2 strains apparently. I didn't know that. I thought there was just the one, but you get 2, and it's made with that. See, I'm not even going to finish that, what I was going to say. But it probably wouldn't get you high if you were to take a pan out and put it in a cigarette paper. Probably wouldn't get you high, because we're not allowed anything like that in Scotland. Yes, Leah, that's probably what it is. But there you go, I had to Google it. I had no idea. Thank God for Google. I'd never heard it being called that before, but as I say, I'm an old fogey. 3 AM, oh my goodness. I'm trying to find the other one. There it is. Yeah, so I thought early, I need to get this done because it's, every time I come into the kitchen I'm like, oh God, I've got all that ironing to do. It's a lot of bedding. So I had to get it done today. And I was just sitting in the living room and I thought, as well getting it done, and then if the sun does come out, I can go out and play again. I can go out and play. The police were in the street yesterday twice. Don't know what for. It was way down the bottom there. Of course, I was looking out the window at the time, but I never seen anything. So, see, if there was anything going on, I'd have been grabbing my phone and showing you. That's how nosy I am. I know you want to know as well what's going on. We need to know. We need to be good neighbours and know exactly what's happening in the street. So I watched Bigfoot as well. I watched another thing about Bigfoot. It wasn't as good, this one about Bigfoot. It was just 2 guys going about and putting trail cams up in trees and stuff. And they seen a deer. That's all they saw. I like things that you see something. Yeah, Leah, I always perk up. See if I'm sitting in there and I see a police car, ambulance or fire engine come in the street, I perk right up. And a lot of times, funny enough, round about that time, I need to go and check my mailbox outside sometimes. Sometimes I think, oh, I might have a letter out there, so I'll take the key out to the... And then, of course, I can't really open it. It takes me 5 minutes or something like that to actually open the mailbox while I'm looking down the street like that. So if anybody goes by, I'm getting my mail. I'm not really though, I'm only kidding on, I've already had my meal, but they don't know that. Leah, see the good thing about my house is, I've got my wee bit outside there at my front door where I put my chair. And see when I sit there, it's really just them up the top that can see me. Everybody else can't see me. I'm in disguise. So if there's anything kicking off in the street, I go out and hang over the wall like that and listen. That's what I like to do. Oh, Ricky, I know, I've just, see, since my son became vegan, I've not really been doing a whole load of cooking myself, you know. It's always been really quick things I've been making. Sloth Queen, nothing wrong with that. You've got to know what's going on. Nothing wrong with that, a bit of listening. I like to do a bit of listening. It's usually, see, it's on a Friday night or Saturday night. As I said, just up at the top of me there, that's where the shopping centre is, and some nightclubs and things like that are up there. So see, like at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday morning or something like that, you usually hear like fights and stuff, people coming out the clubs, a bit pissed really, you know. And I think to myself, maybe the dogs need out at this time, so I've got to go outside and listen. My nosy git, I can't help it. I can't help it. Ex-wife, is it cheap? It's well, I suppose if you are looking for cheap, there's a lot of cheap places that you could go, like shops and stuff like that. I've not got a lot of money, I'll tell you that right now. I'm skint all the time, but that's a different matter. That's you don't need to be worried about that. That's me. I'm skint all the time, but there is some big houses, but they're a way up where my swimming was. Vicky, I would love to hear foxes. I've seen a fox once or twice. Leeds, my goodness, that's a lovely place. Neva, I hope I'm saying your name right. Good morning. I seen a fox trying to phone me. That's my dad trying to phone. He'll probably try and phone again, and I'll need to ignore him. Yep, my dad's trying to phone me, but well, I'm busy, Dad. I'm busy just now doing my ironing and such. Skype me. We can't Skype me. I'm on the thing. What was I saying? But foxes, yes. I've seen a fox a couple of times just over the road there. Quite big, aren't they? Quite big. Yes, I'll talk to my dad in a minute. They'll know what I'm up to. You know, when I ignore them, it means I'm live streaming or something like that. Yes, they do. They sound like people screaming, don't they, foxes? I like this. I think it sounds spooky, and I like that. Oh, see, they're so cute. How can anybody want to hunt them? See, I don't agree with that at all. These rich people that want to go away fox hunting, that's just not on. Blooming shame. Poor foxes. Oh, I know. Yeah, the sound, and usually it's like when they're mating and stuff like that, they make that kind of screechy sound. But remember that song, What Does the Fox Say? I loved that song years ago. I thought it was a great song. Good morning, open-minded. I seen a fox a while ago though, I've not seen one recently, but we were talking about foxes, and I have seen a fox a couple of times, and it went right over the road, so I was in my living room looking out the window. At first I thought it was a cat, and I thought, my goodness, that's a big cat. And it was a foxy with a huge big tail. I like foxes. There's not many things critters I don't like. Good morning, Kella Tree. I know I'm saying your name wrong, I do apologise. Oh, stray cat colony, my goodness. Stray cats. I remember when I was in Croatia there was a lot of stray cats and they were all outside my bedroom window. There was a few nights there was some fighting going on that I woke up to, but they were still cute. They were still cute little kitties. Hold on a second. I'll need to Skype my mother. I'll need to Skype my mum. Wait a minute. So I've got my mum on Skype here. But I've got the sound down just so she knows what I'm up to. Let's see. Oh, no, I can't get her. Hold on. I'll try again. I'll try again. You just stay there a minute. Get mum on the phone. Right, let's see. Everyone, hold on. We'll get this. We'll get this. Oh my goodness, did someone just give me money? My goodness, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll see who it is in a minute. Hold on. My goodness. Was it Sloth Queen that gave me that? Thank you so much, Sloth Queen. Everyone give Sloth Queen a little hashtag in Sloth Queen. Thank you, Sloth Queen. That was very, very kind of you. Hi, Dad. I'm in the middle of a live stream. A wee second, Dad. Wait a minute. How can I don't know how to even mute this. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Dad, I'm in the middle of a live stream just now. Right, bye. It was my father. There we go. There. My poor dad. There we go. Thank you so much, Sloth Queen. That was very, very kind of you. How kind. Right, we're going to try this. What's this? Hibiscus and passion fruit. Did I just take... I just took that off. I'm crazy. There we go. We need a bit of passion fruit, don't we? So let's give this a good passion fruit here. It was my father. I know that my mum's going to the doctors this morning, so he's probably telling me that. There'll be nothing important, or they would have texted me. So I wonder what yous are doing today. I bet yous are doing something better than what I'm doing, this ironing malarkey. I like this top. This top's nice. It's nice and cool, this top. Sloth Queen, no, my goodness. I love you no matter if you give me money or not. Please never feel that way. I love coming on and talking to yous. See if I win the lottery, I'd be giving all yous money. See, I'm not going to win the lottery if I don't put it on. See if I win the lottery, it'd be an absolute miracle because I've not been putting it on. Kia, I'm keeping really good, thank you. Here's my wee dress. This is nice. Look, the pockets and everything. I love a dress with pockets. I love a dress with pockets. I usually wear something underneath it though. Like shorts or something. They're good. My mum's going to the doctors today. Nothing serious or anything like that. But she's away to the doctors. My dad's a lot better now. Do you know that it's took all this time really? Because my dad had COVID at the very beginning of all this. My dad caught COVID. And that's him just now, just kind of getting back to normal. It's took all of this time for him to get kind of normal. You do know me, Sloth Queen, we're friends. I mean, just because you're physically not here, I talk to you every single day. Every day I talk to you, so you are my friends. I love yous. I talk about yous, yous know that. Especially if I'm on the morphine or that in the back of an ambulance, I like to name drop yous. I hope yous don't mind. It's just what I do, a name drop. Oh, thank you, Sloth Queen, for that. Yes, now I'm doing some lavender now. I like lavender. So yes, I love smells. I love makeup that smells. If I get something sticky in the bottom of your iron, don't you hate that if you've got something sticky? But now, see, now I just scrape it off like this using the ironing board. Like that, and then we're good as new. Yes. Linda, yes, my dad got COVID when all this began. And the thing is, my dad's got that COPD as well. Which is a lung thing that his lungs aren't the best anyway. So I was crying my eyes out. I thought that was it, you know. And they put him on, they put him on steroids. And I think they had him in penicillin and other things. And of course he was shielding and everything. So at first I was a nervous wreck at first, but he's got better now. He's got better now, but it's took this long for my dad to be a wee bit better. All of this time it's took. It's really knocked him for six. Thank you, ex-wife. We're all fine now. Open-minded. I've not brushed it or anything this morning. I just shoved it up. Truth be known, I probably won't get a brush till later on once I have my shower. I'll probably not have a brush in it. Right, there's my dress. As you know, I've got about 1 million white t-shirts. So see if you see me wearing a white t-shirt in numerous videos. I'll show you some of them. Look. There's one, there's two, there's three, there's four. I like my white t-shirts because you can bleach them and you can boil them. And I like that. I like a bit of boiling. Right, now this big sheet here. No, I never ever used an iron. The only thing I've got my GHD straighteners. They're amazing. But I know that in the olden days people used to do that, use a normal iron. I never ever done it. Seeing that, when I grew up, I was like in the 80s. I was born in 71, so in the 80s I was a teenager, and it was all big hair back then. And lots and lots and lots of hairspray and backcombing and stuff like that. So I never used a hair straightener until, goodness, my kids were born when I started using a hair straightener. But back in the day it was all big hair. I loved that look. I really did love that look, all the big hair. And oh yes, Sloth Queen. Thank you, Sloth Queen, for that. Yes, Leah, I had the most terrible perm ever. And I'd went and I didn't know how perms were done or how you done perms or anything like that, right? So I'd went and I'd got a perm, and my hair was about the length it is just now, like shoulder length. So the lady put the permanent lotion and all that on me, and I get put under that big thing that they put over your head. And I must have been in there for about an hour and a half, maybe longer, because I was thinking to myself, my goodness, this is taking a long time. She'd forgot about me. I'm not kidding. She forgot about me. Oh, that smells nice. That's coconut. And see, when she took it out, it was the tightest curls you've ever seen in your life. Tight curls into my head like that. I remember pouring baby oil over my head to try and loosen loosen the curls. It was terrible. And after that we went to one of my ex-husband's family members' houses, and there was this guy, and he was always right in your face and no filter is what I'm trying to say. The man had no filter at all, and he got really drunk, and he said to me something that I'll never forget. He said, "Who knitted your hair?" He said to me. I was devastated because I knew it looked like someone had knitted it. But everybody was kind of trying to go, it's nice, it's going to be nice when it relaxes a bit, it's going to be nice when it relaxes. And he said to me, "Who knitted your hair?" I was dying inside. Oh, Linda, my goodness. Lemon juice. Good morning, Quaver Fever. Can you remember that Sun-In spray? I don't know if it ever done anything, but you get this spray called Sun-In. And I remember putting it on my brown hair. It done absolutely nothing. But I was a big fan of the wash in, wash out shampoos that you would put through your hair. That way, if you made an absolute disaster, you know it was getting out. But we never had pink hair and everything. See, I'm a bit upset about that because I would have loved pink hair. My daughter Amanda's got pink hair. She suits it really good. She suits the pink hair. But you know what she's got? She's got blue icy colour that she's going to do her hair for the winter time. She's going to do it like a blue ice colour. You've got pink hair? Oh, I see, I'd love pink hair. See, I'm too old. I think I am too old for the pink hair. I think maybe that's just me ripping the arse out, as we say. I don't mind doing my makeup and all, but I think pink hair for someone my age. Anyway, I'm embracing my grey. Oh, Sloth Queen, my goodness. Everyone, please give Sloth Queen another hashtag. Sloth Queen, you don't need to do that. I absolutely love you. Thank you so much, though. Thank you very, very much for that. That's very kind. See, I saw a wee lady in Asda, she had like purple hair. I think purple hair's not too bad for someone my age, but I don't know why. I just think pink hair's for younger people. But as I say, I'm embracing the grey. I've got grey, that's all my natural colour. I've not dyed my hair in nearly 2 years, so that's all my, and that's not bad for someone that's going to be 59, 49 even. See, that's the age of my brain, is 59. 49 this year I'll be. So that's quite good going, that I've still got brown hair. Oh yes, see, I've seen the chalk, the hair chalk. I might try that sometime. That would be nice. I'm looking forward to seeing Mandy's hair when it's this lovely blue, icy kind of blue colour that she's going to do. It looks really nice on the packet. Yeah, Sloth Queen is amazing. I love her. I love yous all. The grass cutters are out. What time is it? Oh, it's nearly 10 to. Time flies. Grass cutters are out. I hope that means it's going to be nice today. I'll show you outside. It doesn't look really good. See, like it's like, excuse the overflowing paper bin. See, it's not that great out there. But I hope it's going to. Good morning, lovely Scott. Hope it's going to brighten up so I can get the bikini on. I wouldn't do that to my neighbours. Or my son for that matter. He'd be like, Mum, what are you doing? Oh. Yeah, even see when I go to my swimming, I even wear a cover over my swimming costume. It's just how I roll. See, I've got big scars under my armpits and all that I'm still dead conscious of. And I know people say you shouldn't be embarrassed of your war wounds, but I kind of am, because as I say, they've dug into me. They didn't just cut bits out, they actually dug right into me. I've got gouges. I've been gouged into, and not in a good way. See, my mind's always in the gutter. I can't help it. Even this early in the morning, there you are. I'm in it. I'm in the gutter. Keely, there's lovely Keely. Yes, open-minded. Thank you for doing that, because we know how I get. Keely, there's my beautiful Keely that sent me this. Look. Keely, I was showing everyone it. I'm going to do a video, and it's going to be called a smoky look. That was one of my beautiful subscribers that said that. So look inside it. Look, it's got little cannabis leaves on it. Keely, wait till I read you some of these. They're called Dope. One's called Dope Plant. Acapulco. I have no idea the relevance there. There must be a relevance, but Calm, Huff, Leaf, Bud, Candyland. Another one I don't get. Stavia. That's a strain it, because I googled that. Cool, Natural, Haze, Mist, Burn, Relax and Exhale. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. And there's my wee glitter palette. Wait, I'll show you this, Keely. That I'm looking forward to putting. I'll be putting these like on top of shadows. Look at that. The white one is just speaking to me though. I love that. So thank you so much, Keely. Keely, I was telling everyone I got a surprise. I'll tell you why. I was in the shower and I had come out the shower, right, and I was talking myself up like I do. I like to talc. So I had my pyjama top on. I had no bottoms on whatsoever. I was natural below the waist, and the doorbell goes. So I grabs a towel. I'm like, oh my god. So I grabs a towel and I wraps the towel around the bottom half of me like that, and I go out and it's the mailman. And I was saying to everybody, see if that was old Mrs. Doubtwater, her towel would have accidentally dropped. Oh, sorry son, I never saw you there. Towel down. Oops. Oh, sorry. Did you like what you seen there? Yes, Sloth Queen. That was terrible that day that kid was in and was giving me money. You have no idea how bad I felt about that. I felt so terrible. And it wasn't a large amount. It was like £1 and £2 and £1 and £2. But that's not the point. A lady my age, or all of yous, we don't like the thought of a child giving me money. That's icky to me. And I tried to send it back. I couldn't. They would have had to have done that. Requested it back. So that was weird. That was weird. Yeah. And anyway, you know how I get, how I talk. Even there with the whole towel dropping incident. That's the kind of stuff I don't want to tell to under 16s. I don't want to talk about that kind of stuff. Good morning, ASMR Craft Video. How are you? Doing ironing. Doing ironing. I'll need to phone my mum soon because, as I say, she's been at the doctor's this morning. Nothing serious though. Nothing serious. Just wear and tear. That's how I don't go to the doctors. Because every time I go to the doctors, they find something new. I'm like, no, not today, Satan. It's true. See, for a while there, every time I went to the doctors, they were finding new stuff on me all the time. And I was like, this place is a jinx. I'm not coming back, so I've got a phobia now of the doctors. I really do. See, when I'm at the doctors, my heart's beating out me. My heart is beating out me. And I've got a tendency when the doctor asks how I am to say, everything's fine, and maybe it's not. But I'm not 100% honest, because I don't want to be put into hospital. Because people that have been in hospital, see, one day in a hospital bed, it's like 3 days. See, if you're in hospital for a week, it's as if you've been in for a fortnight or 3 weeks, because the time goes so slow and you've no idea what's going on with you, and nobody will tell you. Nobody tells you things, so you're constantly like, what's wrong with me? Oh, you'd need to speak to a doctor. But you never get to speak to a doctor, so you don't know if you're dying or not. Yeah, that's my rant. Sloth Queen, I take in my cross stitching. I'll tell you, that's great for me, taking in my cross stitching for 2 reasons. Right, the first reason is I'll pass the time. Right, and I've got tiny little scissors that I use for cutting thread. Right, it's not big scissors or nothing like that. But here, one time, absolute truth, it was like men's ward, women's ward, men's ward, women's ward. And I'm sitting, it was late at night, it was about 10 o'clock at night or something, I'm sitting cross stitching. And I can hear a commotion coming for the men's ward, a commotion. And it was a man, and he was screaming and shouting, don't you effing take the clothes off of me. Don't you effing ever take my clothes off. I will, the terrible things he was going to do to this man, I will beat you up, I will do this to you and that to you. I was thinking, this is a madman. There's a madman in the hospital. I'm wired up to stuff. I can't move. I'm thinking there's a crazy person on the roam in the hospital. And I had my wee cross stitching scissors, and I was like, see if he comes in, he's getting it in the eye. That's what I was thinking. But see, the hospital that I go to, honestly, that's the same hospital as the story I've told you with Uncle Frankie that peed himself and all that. And they always put me in wards with people like Uncle Frankie. They've got my name down the bill. It's her again. Put her in that ward there where all the people are. That's where I go. That's where I'm. Yeah, he would have got it, because to me there was a madman on the loose in the hospital, and I'm wired up to me. I've got intravenous drips all over the place. My arms are all dripped up, so I can't run anywhere. And as I say, it's fight or flight. I was going to fight again. There would have been some fighting going on. Aye. But they're tiny little scissors, but they were better than my fingers. Eye poking. Oh. So yeah, the story. See, I've got lots of hospital stories. Lots of them. Like the wee woman in the next bed had been out. It was round about when X Factor or something was on. Yeah, there's the eye poking emoji. That's what he would have got. And this lady was away to the TV room, because they never had TVs in the ward. They'd go to a TV room. And this other lady in the ward decided to go into this woman's, you know how you've got a wee cabinet that you've got all your personal stuff in? She was in this, raking about in this woman's thing like that. And I see her grabbing all the lady's clothes and going into the toilet with this lady's clothes. And I said to my ex-husband, you better go and tell that wee woman that she's went into her wee cupboard and took all her clothes into the bathroom. So this woman comes in with 2 daughters that were like farmers' daughters, burly women like that. And I says, she's away into the toilet with your clothes. What? And the woman comes out the toilet dressed in her clothes, dressed from head to toe in the woman's clothes. And she's going, what are you doing in my wardrobe? She's going, these are my clothes. And the woman, no, it's a shame for the lady. She obviously thought it was her. They were going, that's my locker. What are you doing in my clothes? And she had a bag, and she goes into her bag. She's going, this is my top. This is my jacket. These are my knickers. And she went, oh, they're not my knickers. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I've got hand sanitizer. Do you need some hand sanitizer? That's the ward I go in every time. Every time I go in that kind of ward. she was the same wee woman. Obviously, God bless her, she wasn't right. I woke up, this kid used not, I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning and she was in my bag, in my bag. Right, I woke up to hear rummage, 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 rummage. And there she was, and she was in my bag like this. And I grabbed my bag and I went, what are you doing in my bag? And she says, I'm looking for my teeth. It was either her teeth or her bra she was looking for. I'm looking for my teeth or my bra. I'm going, it's not in my bag. And I was going for, see, you've got your nerves are frayed like that, so it takes just something like that to kick you off. And I was going, you've not got much privacy in a hospital, never mind someone going through your items. Oh my goodness, Christina. See, that's like the surprise I got on my asthma review. I've told you about this as well. Absolute truth. And this is for people that maybe not know this, right? See, when you're going through chemotherapy, it's not just the hair on your head that falls out. It's hair everywhere, right? Everywhere. And I tell you, see, the first time you go to the toilet and wipe yourself and you're greeted with that. Oh no, I'm going to lose power. I'll tell you this quickly. Right, so your hair falls out everywhere. So I had the wee headscarf on and everything like that. And my hair was stubborn. I didn't lose all my eyebrows, for instance, but it thinned out. And the hair down below hadn't all fell out. It was like patchy, right? So I goes for my asthma review, right? And I'm doing the blow and all the rest of it. And she goes on the computer and she went, oh, Linda, I can see you're due a smear test. If you just jump up on the couch. I was like, what? Just as well I had a shower, you know? So I was like, oh, I can't believe this. So I jumps up on the couch and I'm lying there and I'm thinking, oh, she's going to see what's down below and all this patchiness and stuff like that. I wonder if I should tell her that's because of the chemotherapy, or if maybe she thinks it's a bad wax job or something that I've got done, or maybe some kind of sexual games that I like to play with someone, you know. I didn't know what to do. So the whole smear test, it took my mind off what was going on. But the whole smear test, I was like that. So when I came home, the girl said to me, how was your asthma review? I says it was I says it was an asthma review I'll never forget. I'll never forget that asthma. That was a surreal asthma review. Only that could happen to me. Yes, open-minded. That's Uncle Frankie peed himself in that hospital. Yep. And that girl was saying, oh, you've peed yourself again, Uncle Frankie. Like that. And me and Amanda are looking at each other like this. And he says, they've stole my walking stick. They've stole it. And I was thinking, that's a disgrace, taking the man's walking stick off him. And one of the nurses held up a putter, a golf putter, and went, this walking stick. And he said, that's my walking stick. He says, can I have it? And the nurse went, no. I was thinking, thank God, because Uncle Frankie would have been going toe-on-toe in the putter like that. I'm in the wheelchair too. I can't make a hasty retreat. I would have had to have left it to my Amanda. She would have had to man up and defended her mum. So everyone, thank you so much for coming in and spending time with me. I've not really got much ironing done, have I? So I'm going to get on with it and then hopefully get out to sit. So have a wonderful day. Thank you, Sloth Queen, for the super chats. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you, Sweet Keely, for my makeup palettes. I'm going to be doing makeup looks. Open-minded, thank you for being a mod, and ASMR craft video, and any other mod I've not seen. Thank you so much. And I'm going to give you all a big kiss now. Bye, everyone.